Hello, it's Dr. Rhonda Johnson. Today is Wednesday, April 20th, 2022, and today I'm discussing pandemic fatigue. You know, we're seeing the end of public health mitigation and mandates such as vaccine mandates, mask mandates for public transportation, you name it. So I just have one question, folks. Will somebody please tell this SARS-CoV-2 virus that the pandemic is over? Because from the virus's point of view, the pandemic isn't over. Did you know that Omicron BA.2 now has 21 sublineages, and we will more likely see second generation lineages from the sublineages? Now, some of these will have mutations in the spike proteins, others are mutations in other genes, and there's an increasing family of recombinants. These are new variants with mixtures of genes from other variants. Some are Omicron, some are Delta, and they have names currently of XD, XE, XF, XM, XQ, XL, and XR, and there are probably some others that I'm not mentioning. But I do want to say that it is worth noting that for the past few months, at least here in the United States, the virus is killing far fewer people than it has infected. But sadly, we will reach the staggering death toll of 1 million people since the pandemic started in the next 30 days. Now, the CDC has estimated that 43% of Americans have already been infected with COVID. That's over 140 million people, with 1/4 of these infections occurring since January. There was a recent CDC study that was published looking at antibody levels to COVID and routine blood samples, and here are some numbers. 58% of children ages 11 and younger, 58% of youth between the ages of 12 to 17. Both groups have antibodies from natural infection. For adults 49 and younger, 49% of them have been affected, and 37% of people 50 to 64 years of age have been infected, and 23% of Americans 65 and older have been infected. So, you know, no one knows what this virus is going to do. So I personally think that keeping modest mitigation measures in place, such as wearing a mask, doing more outdoors, and making sure I have good ventilation whenever possible, and putting HEPA air filters in place seems the most common sense approach for me. You know, I'm not going to live in fear. I'm just going to live as protected as I can be reasonably and try to be healthy. That's my message today, this Wednesday, April 20th. Have a wonderful day. As always, my views are my own.